If you had a crystal ball that could tell the future, but it was only right 10% of the time, what would you do with it? Would you toss it out because it wasn't always right? Now, everyone wants a crystal ball that is right 100% of the time. Then it's easy. You buy that one lottery ticket, or you bet on that one horse, or invest it all in one stock in the market, and voila, you're set. But how accurate does your crystal ball need to be for it to be useful? To give you just enough of a competitive advantage that with a little bit of planning, you can outperform everyone else. If you're wondering why I'm talking about crystal balls, let me bring it back down. About 1.5% of your database is entering the market each month, but you don't have a way to narrow it down to just the one or the two, at least not before they start a loan with someone else and have their credit pulled for a mortgage. So for you to get more business from those contacts, where your likelihood of success is the very highest, the cost per acquisition is the very lowest, you're left with the option of guess or talk to everyone. But what if you had advanced predictive analytics where you can narrow it down? Narrow it way down. So instead of having 100 people to guess from, what if you could narrow it down to 9 or 10? You could get rid of 90 out of 100 who aren't meeting credit, aren't in a place to be in the market anyways or to qualify. Now, instead of having to market to 100 people, call 100 people, text 100 people, email 100 people, you're in an amazing position where you could focus 10 times the effort per person than you can with that other method without really any technology or system in place. And we all know that sales and marketing requires persistence and consistency, but it's hard as hell to be persistent and consistent, especially when you know that you're making a call that is 99% likely to be someone who doesn't need or want what your services right now, or they don't qualify. Or even worse than that, they qualify and want your services, but they ignore your call or your email because you've been reaching out to so many people so quickly, you don't really have the time to reach out consistently with relevant enough, messaging to even get them to engage. The emotional and psychological cost of that uncertainty is usually inactivity. Simply put, you don't know who you should be talking to or what you should be talking about, so you don't reach out to anyone. Or you do, but you do it half-hearted, general messaging that doesn't really resonate or engage them, even if they are in the market. Now, imagine instead that you have that crystal ball, or in this case, some advanced predictive analytics, and a tool that takes your hundreds or thousands of contacts and relationships and past clients and leads, and it notifies you which of them you should reach out to. Now imagine instead you have an advanced predictive analytics tool that takes your hundreds or even thousands of contacts and relationships and clients and leads, and it notifies you which you should reach out to, which meet your credit standards, which are likely to qualify, which are showing by their actions or their circumstances that they're likely to be in the market today. And then that notification also lets you know what it is right now that makes them seem to be in the market. Maybe it's cash out or a debt consolidation opportunity. Maybe they're showing home selling or home buying activity. Maybe they're paying off their mortgage quicker than scheduled. Statistically relevant and situational data that is highly predictive of them being in the market soon. They aren't already working with some other lender, so you got ahead of the curve and you're the first lender speaking to them. They already know you and trust you and have worked with you in the past or have a personal connection to you. This predictive analytics strategy goes hand in hand with monitoring for credit triggers, and between the two, you get incredibly relevant and timely indications on which of the contacts in your email and phone and CRM who are qualified and in need of your services today. In a time of really low volume, maximizing your capture and your recapture rates here is crucial. We all know certain LOs who have just figured it out. Their retention and their referral game is on point, and it's working so well that they have business coming to them on autopilot all the time. And this is the kind of system that we're talking about setting in place for you. The best part is it works for you today, and it works even better next year and the following year. It's about compounding your efforts so that over time, everyone that you speak to and work with and engage is built into a system that will automatically help you capture business from them now and in the future. Look, you don't have to have a crystal ball that's right 100% of the time for this to work. And our predictive analytics are between 10 and 20% accurate at identifying contacts before they start the home buying process. And that's just within a couple of months of the alert. Talk to one of our sales reps today and let us show you how database monitoring can turn your databases into a source of recurring business today and into the future.